Today I wanted to do a quick video about what kind of items that I take with me when I'm traveling and want to do my skincare. Since I'm visiting my parents right now, I just took whatever items that I could fit in this cute little bag here as opposed to my whole routine. My whole routine is pretty similar to what I am about to show you guys. One thing that I really like about having a bag like this is that you can literally put it in your carry-on and just like forget it. This kind of bag I really like because you can also like have your passport and your phone, just have it with you as like your personal item because it has this strap. Really helpful for when you're like traveling internationally and you might want your skincare with you. Before we get into it, please make sure to subscribe for more content like this. Yeah, so like I said, I put all of my stuff in a bag like this, and I actually got this from the Goodwill outlet for like 46 cents. It has this zipper thing which is helpful, and it's also hefty, which I like. Like, I don't like those thin bags that makeup bags tend to be because it makes me think that like things might break out or something. I don't know. So the first item that I have with me at all times is this Sol de Janeiro body butter, which you can see here. It's in their Delicia scent, and it just looks like this. It's a very thick cream as opposed to most Sol de Janeiro lotions, which are much thinner. And I really like having this because you only need like this tiniest little smidge to like moisturize whatever you might need moisturizing, and I like to do my arms and my hands with it. It's just like this really cool, really easy way to grab and moisturize whatever you might need. I don't know about anybody else, but when I'm on planes or like in general, I have very dry skin and it just gets so much worse when I'm on planes. So I really like having something like this to just kind of like put on and make sure that I like stay moisturized. The next thing that I have is this really tiny bottle by Laneige of their cream skin toner. Now, believe it or not, this is actually like the amount that's left is like, it looks really itty bitty, but it's enough to last for at least another week for me because you only need like 2 or 3 drops to do your whole face. Like, you do not want to overuse this because it gets super sticky, and like it's so hydrating that like if you use too much it might cause like some breakouts and stuff, which has happened to me in the past. So word for the wise, only use like the most minute amount possible. The next thing I have is just this like tiny little chapstick thing that I got from like this event that I went to. It helps with dry lips and stuff. Everybody has chapstick. I just use the generic free kind that I get like at events and stuff. The next thing, which is kind of funny because I don't know where the lid went for this, but it is this Sephora collection sunscreen in SPF 30. It's like a moisturizing sunscreen. My parents live in Florida, so you know that you'd always need like sunscreens and stuff, and for me personally this has been really helpful because you can squirt just like a couple. I do like 2 squirts for like forehead and upper face, and then another 1.5 for like my lower face, and then 1 or 2 for my neck. Always get your neck whenever you're doing skincare too. That's like the #1 hack. And this stuff has been really helpful because it's 1.7 fluid ounces, so about a month or so, and I have 2 of them. You can see that I have used this up, but I am going to be cutting it open to like pull out whatever is left in this. It is a very good sunscreen. It doesn't pull on me, and it doesn't leave like white casting or anything, which is really helpful because a lot of sunscreens do tend to do that. The next thing I have is another Sephora collection item. It is this overnight hydrating lip mask. You can use this as a gloss too. I've done that. But it is really helpful as an overnight lip mask. I put it on at night and then I just like go to bed and I wake up and my lips are not like dry and chapped and like literally flaking off, because I am one of those people that like literally get entire like chunks of skin, which sounds kind of gross, and it is kind of gross, but that is how dry my lips tend to get. The next thing that I have is actually this Pond's cold cream. Now what I do is I normally just like grab the big bottles that you can get like from Target or from CVS, Walmart, wherever, and then I put it in this little travel size container. It is, I think, 55 milliliters, just about 2 fluid ounces actually, and this lasts me the entire time that I'm traveling because it is a pretty hefty container. Like, it is bigger than it actually looks, which I think is always funny funny because people are like, this is so tiny, but it actually holds a lot of product and it will last me the entire time. I really like Pond's Cold Cream as a nighttime moisturizer because it is very heavy, very thick. You can put it on and then it'll like leave you a little bit shiny, a little bit greasy, but when you wake up in the mornings, you'll have like super moisturized skin, which I really, really need. And then I have this. It is again from the Sephora collection. Can you tell that I really like the Sephora collection? It's their overnight hydrating mask. Now, one thing that I will say about this is that even though it says that it's the overnight hydrating mask, it is personally not hydrating enough to use it overnight for me. So I use it as like a light weight gel moisturizer type thing for the daytime, and then I just put on a thin layer of this. At night I use the Laneige cream skin and my Pond's Cold Cream. And the very last thing that I have like that is in this bag is this Vaseline kind of chapstick deal. It actually does come colored, which I'm not sure the color comes off really well here, but it is in this very pretty pink kind of cherry color, and I really like it for having a flush of color without having too much color, and it is also very hydrating, which I really appreciate. I got it from Target for like $4 for a pack of 2, which these things last literally forever, so you know that it's a pretty good deal. That is all for today for everything that I use in terms of my facial skincare whenever I am traveling. I know that it's not a lot of products. I don't personally believe in using too many products. I just like having a couple of mainstay like focal products and then like supplementing occasionally. Let me know if you want to see what kind of things that I use for like body skincare. I can also totally do a video on that if you guys want, and if not, let me know what kind of stuff you use whenever you're traveling or even when you're not traveling for skincare in general. I'm always interested in learning about other people's routines. I will see you guys next time. Make sure to subscribe. Bye.